What's going on? Crazy Russian. Asahi. Pretty good beer. I gotta go to Molly Chips. The other day, yesterday, I've been chatting with Schmitty Worman. She said that they're gonna be in Santa Cruz next week between Thursday and Sunday. So I talked to Schmitty Worman. And yeah, we'll see if we're gonna meet. But quite honestly, I don't want to see anyone these days. Before, when I was younger, I was more eager to talk to people, to deal with people. Now I don't want to talk to anyone or deal with anyone. She also told me that she wants me to meet her tribe. Very cool people. And I just don't feel like I want to see anyone. I'm gonna go back, have some talks. I talked to my woman, she told me I shouldn't be doing what I've been doing. And she said that my boss was really accommodating. Well, I look at things differently. They've been telling me, you need to kiss up, there's something wrong with you. And I tell you, you shouldn't give a fuck because you need to tolerate me, you need to give me what I want. If you're not gonna give me what I want, it means you're a piece of shit. If you're a piece of shit, that means your mother is fucking bitch, you know, that is a fucking faggot. That's it. And if I gonna die, I'm gonna hurt you, I'm gonna feel good. Because I'm gonna hurt the infidel because you didn't let me do what I want and live my life how I want. And what you need to do, you just give me what I want and condition I know what I'm doing. You don't fucking question me, you fucking subhuman pieces of shit. You fucking need to die. If you're not gonna give me what I want, it means you fucking mistakes. I'm a fucking god, and you fucking subhumans. I mean, I'm not really a god, but you know, like, I'm an individual who just like have no regard for other people. You know, like I'm looking at this like this: A, B, C, D. This is what needs to be done. I know what I'm doing. I can do it. That's it. I know this is the only right way. And the people who think otherwise, I look at them like fucking infidels, subhumans, because I know that I'm a mastermind, I know what I'm doing, that's it. I know that's the only way. If people think differently, I fucking hate them. They are fucking enemies. That's it. That's all you need to know. That's it. Don't want to hear nothing else. And whatever motherfuckers say, oh, there's something wrong with you, that's my response, okay? FYI. Like, okay, if you feel that way, that's fine, but I don't care. I know what I'm doing, that's all. I don't give a fuck about you or nothing. Give me what I want, that's it. There's no beef, no buts, that's it. You know? Or else, you know, that's it. There is no more conversations. Especially with fucking subhumans. There's no fucking conversations. There is nothing there. There's only one way, that's it. People tell me I should calm myself down. Well, how about you shouldn't fuck with me? How about that? How about you stop caring? And stop telling me what to do and how to act. Because guess what? I don't care. Somebody is telling me what to do. I just cast them out and keep doing myself. I know I can survive if I want to. As long as you know I have means, I have place, I'm fine. Oh, you're not happy with how I live? Go fuck yourself. That's all I can say. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you're not gonna have nothing to do with me? Fine. And my mom was like, oh, you're hating people so much, but here it's just like there is nobody around you. And I'm like, well, nobody around me is not a problem. The problem is when I'm trying to do the job or do things, instead of helping me, people are fucking with me. That's the problem. And you're not helping me if you're treating me like I don't know what I'm doing when I do. That's no fucking help. Or get out of here. Fuck your rules and fuck everything, you know? There's only one way. Either you tolerate me, or you will pay for it, because you fucking mean pieces of shit. And I'm gonna punish you for it. That's it! There's no other way! Period. That's it. There's no talking anymore. Oh, you child, you shouldn't be like this. Eat a dick. I don't give a fuck. Keep telling you, I don't give a fuck. But then I'm thinking like right now, okay, I'm 35 years old. People are telling me I'm not acting mature enough for my age. And I just don't give a fuck about that either. But at the same time, what's the point of life? Look, 5 years from now I will be 40. Then I will be old. I will be losing my strength. I will be losing my abilities. I will turn all gray. And then eventually I'm gonna die. Like we all do. So, when you're saying, oh, I'm so worried about you, there's something wrong with you. I'm thinking like Bruce Lee said, you need to master the art of dying. And he died when he was younger than me. He didn't care. He didn't even live to my age, and I'm still alive. And if I'm not gonna die soon, guess what? I will get old, and I will die eventually. And I know some people say, oh, you need some mental help. Why are you talking about this? There's something wrong with you. You need to get yourself checked out. You need to go to a psychiatrist. Look, I'm just being real. Like, eventually, I'm gonna die anyway. Eventually, my body's gonna start breaking down because of an old age. So at some point, I need to get ready for the end. And there is nothing crazy about that. Because one day that's gonna happen anyway. So, knowing that, what's the point? What's the point? You telling me there is something wrong with me. And why does it fucking matter? Right or wrong? Why do you care? There's no point of caring about that type of stuff. There's no point. Okay? There's no point. There's no point of changing me or telling me that I'm doing something wrong or I should be different. Because it's never gonna happen. There is no point of telling me, ha, you child, you shouldn't be like this. Because all I'm gonna do if you tell me this, I'm gonna show you adulthood. You're gonna be my enemy. And people are telling me, hey, you need to start kissing up, you need to smoke some weed or take some Xanax, so that way, you know, you could just be making money and survive. And I'm like, yeah, that would be great. But it seems to me like it's all a setup, you know. I feel like there are some people who just want to get rid of me like this. I'm gonna be dangerous. I'm afraid to even be calling you. And my woman told me, I'm afraid to be calling you. And I told you, well, there may be a day when you will never hear from me again. And it's not gonna be because I'm gonna be done with you. Because I'm not gonna be here anymore. And she's like, oh, you need to go to Africa, this and that. Don't talk about it, you're crazy. Why are you talking about hurting other people or dying or shit like that? Well, things are just not looking good. My mom is calling me. I don't want to talk to her. She's trying to help, but she doesn't know any better. There's no need for help. Just give me what I want, that's it. And the real PewDiePie was like making fun of it and saying, oh, you don't understand, you're being crazy right there. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Oh, people's gonna know there's something wrong with you. And I say, I don't give a fuck. So what? Even if it is. As long as I can live and work and you are able to tolerate me, I don't care. Or I want you to be friends with these people. Why? Why do you care about that? If people think that I'm annoying, that's it. Or I want you to live a better life. What is the better life? What is the better life? You don't even know what the better life is. You don't know what the good life is. Nobody even know what the fuck they're talking about when they're saying, oh, you need to change, you need to better life, you need to have a career. What the fuck you talking about? Why in that case there are a lot of people who have all the money and everything, they're killing themselves? Because if I'm gonna follow your logic, then it means that people who have everything, they should be the last people who want to kill themselves. But why they do that? See, people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And when they're telling me, oh, you shouldn't be watching all these channels with all these negative people, telling all these negative things about life. Why are you telling me what to watch, what not to watch? It's my fucking problem what I want to watch. Okay? How about this? Quit contradicting yourself. You know, like, on one hand people say, oh, you need to explore multiple sources before you can open your mouth to express your opinion. But then they tell me, oh, don't look at these people, they're anti-Semites. Don't look at those people, they're negative. How about you telling me you need to watch multiple sources? Then now all of a sudden, no, you don't. So, only God can judge me. You're nobody to tell me what to do. And then some people telling me, well, you know what, you shouldn't be putting your business on the internet. Well, after years of making that mistakes, I realized that, you know what, that's true. That's why a lot of people, even successful people, they're not talking about their lives. They're just going out there, drinking malt liquor and just being funny and easy. And everybody like to watch it. Because once you go over there and talk about your problems, people either gonna try to help me or tell you what to do. And then with my case, when people tell me what to do, I'm just gonna get angry and cast them out. And as a result, people don't want nothing to do with me. And that's understandable. So I guess the best way is just say what you want to, don't care. And now people don't care. That's why they're not writing no comments. People are putting likes because now YouTube doesn't have dislike button. I'm sorry, I said button. So now people are just putting likes, but I have no comments. Before I used to have hate, but I used to have money. Now I have no comments and no money. Sometimes it seems to me like it's better to have hate and money, because that's the way to live. But you see, these people, we never satisfied. We always think that grass is greener on the other side. And some people say, well, grass is greener wherever you water in it. Well, yeah, you need to work for everything in this life. But it seems like we are living to work, not working to live. Because all of our lives we working. And then we live when we're old. But when we're old, we cannot do anything. And then life ends. So yeah. Because look at this stuff, right? Who is getting privileges? People with disability who cannot do shit. Old people. Why they get all of these privileges? Because they cannot work, right? And the big and strong people who can work, they work their asses off, they don't get no privileges. So it seems to me like life is not about getting privileges such as having fun, having sex, getting weed, getting drunk, getting high. Only people who have privileges, they are the people with disabilities and old people. But people like that, they're usually not happy. It seems to me like being happy means doing something which makes you feel good. If you're not doing shit, if you're not able to do anything, you're not happy. Happiness is when you do something which makes you feel good. That's it. When you don't want to do nothing, that makes you feel unhappy. When people are telling you how to be, how to live, that makes you feel unhappy. The only way to be happy is to do something which you like doing. And money don't matter. See, disability is equivalent to death. If you cannot do nothing, what's the point of you living in this world? Why are you living? People are talking about they're afraid to even calling me. Don't be afraid to call me. I'm sure you're gonna be afraid when I'm not gonna be here and you're not gonna be able to call me. If you call me, I'm gonna fuck you with your mind. I'm gonna make you feel like you're gonna go crazy. But there's gonna be one day when you're not gonna be able to call me. And I'm sure you don't want that day to happen. If you wanna be in my life. So, and what you're afraid of me, what I'm gonna do to you. And why would I do anything to you? For what? Fuck all of this shit. This fucking stupid shit. Of these ungrateful people. There's a reason why I don't give a fuck. You're telling me I need to change, I need to become more sociable. Well, who are you to get into my problems and in my life without invitation? The real PewDiePie, other people who think that they know the answers, like they're gods, when in reality they're just subhumans. You need to start minding your own business. How about that? Don't worry about me. There's no point of worrying about me. Like I used to worry about my buddy Dan, for example. And he used to tell me, don't worry about me. And he used to be better than me. And he used to teach me how to drive. And now I'm helping him cutting the lemons. When I was there in his place on Christmas, I remember how he was trying to cut the lemon and he was doing it awkwardly, so I helped him to cut the lemon. And he's a good man. And he's like, don't worry about me. I will survive. You see what kind of attitude the real men have? Even when they even when they can barely walk and they're fucking old. He just turned 54 years old 3 days ago. That's what talking about real men, okay? And he used to be big and strong man. He weighs twice as much as I do. Well, now maybe less because he probably lost some weight. But that's the real man I'm talking about. And then at some point I was talking to him and he was like talking about killing him or whatever, like, and I'm like, I'll never do that. Fuck. And he's German and I'm Jewish, by the way. You know, some people would say, oh, you're Jewish, you need to kill Germans, they kill your people in the Holocaust. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care that you're German and I'm Jewish. I don't care about that. How about this? We're all gonna die, so I don't care about little things like that. All I care about is I wanna live how I want and do what I want. And nothing else matters. That's it. Everything else doesn't matter. I wanna live how I want to do what I want. And you need to sponsor it. And if you do, my life is good. If you don't, my life is bad. That's it. If you do it, you're a good person. You letting me live, I'm happy with you. If you don't, you piece of shit. That's it. I'm not playing all these fucking stupid games. Okay? Oh, Germans are bad. They killed the Jews. Oh my God. Fuck. I don't care. It's all history. It was in the past. And Jews did a lot of fucked up shit too. So I'm not here taking sides, okay? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I'm not here saying, oh, there's something wrong with you, you need to change, haha. Or explaining people. Don't explain nothing to nobody. Don't waste your time. If people don't have your vision, they don't have your vision. Just don't deal with them if that's the case. You'll be better off. Don't go somewhere where you don't belong. That's only trouble. Just like me and my buddy used to talk about, you know, that war in Russia and Ukraine. And he was cutting off and he's like, oh, I don't want to talk anymore, ta-ta-ta. And I said, that's cool. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about something which we don't know anything about. How about we do less talk, like the old times, we go out there, we hang out, we do our thing. That's all. Less talk, more fun. And you just let me be me, and I'll let you be you. And we be cool, and we be friends. There's all to it. There's all there is to it. You don't try to change me, I don't try to change you. We just have a good time. And there is no point about talking about this world problems which people don't know what it is about. What's the point? Oh, you're gonna say, oh, you Russian, you killer. Get out of here. I don't buy that shit. And no smart people buy that shit either. I'm just gonna live my life how I want, and I don't care if people think that I'm awkward and weird. Because I know what the motherfuckers you're talking about. And I'm glad to know this. I'm fine with it. You think I'm awkward and weird, that's fine. You don't want nothing to do with me, that's fine. As long as you let me live and work, and you tolerate me, I have no problem with that. I keep telling you, motherfuckers. I keep telling you. And if some people are telling you to think otherwise, well, think about these people who killed Jesus Christ. Look at all this beauty behind me. All these rocks, all this ocean, all the rocks on the other side, this place, all the palm trees. When my grandmom died when I was 17 years old, my mom told me, you know what, Emil, you can see this, you can see that, and you know what, your grandmom will never gonna be able to see this. We need to try to enjoy our lives, even though it's hard. But you see, the problem is, just like my favorite Elliot Rodgers said, the prettiest environment can be dark as hell if you don't have people around you. And the same thing is here. Like you see, I have pretty environment. There is a Golden Gate Bridge. There are rocks. There is water. The rocks on the other side and people are swimming over there. Pretty, right? But like me, because I'm feeling depressed, I just don't give a shit about none of that. So I guess it's true. And by the way, I was thinking that I'm gonna be getting more views if I'm in different environment because of all this beauty of the palms and the trees and everything. But see, I'm not getting any more views because I'm the same individual. So when I was in Columbus making my videos in this shittiest room versus me in San Francisco, when I'm making these videos by the ocean, where I can actually have a freedom to drink alcohol by the ocean, not in the shittiest room, which looks like shit. Even because of all of this, I'm still getting no views and I'm not more popular. Even though I'm making videos in a better environment, even though I can drink alcohol without worrying about the cops outside on the streets. But in spite of all of that, I'm not getting views. So I guess whatever is around you, it doesn't really matter as much as what's inside of you, what is inside of your soul. And nothing really matters, you know. Like, what I realized in my life, that the only way to be happy is just do your job, do whatever it makes you feel good, going different places, doing different things, and you know, having the place to go forward. That's all really it is, to, like, you know, that's all it really is, you know, what can make you happy in life. And life is backwards. You think that you know what these newbies, these people who don't know what they're doing, you should be worried about. No, you should be worried and scared about this big and strong man, because a lot of times this big and strong men who know what they're doing, a lot of times there's something crazy happens to them. Like, you know, but people think differently, you know, like I keep telling you, everything in this life is fucking backwards. Like everything is in this life is backwards. Like really. So if you think that you should worry about somebody, you probably shouldn't. And if you say that you shouldn't, then you probably should. Because it seems like, you know, life is like, it's like a failed tragedy to me. It's like, you know, like everything is backwards, really. And I remember when I was a kid and I used to live with my Jewish parents, and my grandmom used to tell me that I was backwards. Well, maybe I was right about things. Because when I'm thinking about what I've been doing and what I've done in my life, I wish I would have fucked more bitches. I wish I would be popular. I wish I would have more fun. I wish I would have a better ability to connect to other people. But at the same time, when I'm really thinking about it, I'm like, okay, if I connect to these people, why do I care about the connection if these people only making me feel like shit? Why do I want to care about all these women and all of that, when in reality there are a lot of single moms and there's a lot of disappointed people. They're thinking, oh my god, yeah, I'm a man, I fuck this beautiful woman, yeah, At some point, these beautiful women become old, they lose their beauty, and all these beautiful women, they're getting knocked up by all these jerks who don't give a shit about them, so they becoming single mothers, losing their value. So thinking about being young and getting things, it's only one side. It can't be one-sided in this fucking life. Because life is like rise and fall. And one day you're gonna fall, and one day you're gonna lose it all. You're gonna become old, you're gonna become useless, and then you're gonna fucking die. Or you will die young. But then people are like so afraid of it. But what's the point of being afraid of inevitable? You just have to take whatever goes your way. And the only way to happiness is just do whatever you're doing. That's it. Alright guys, maybe I'll call one of my friends back from Russia. She's been trying to talk to me, so is my mom, but I've been ignoring them because I've been making this video. Well, thanks for watching. See, I care about myself and my videos more than I care about people around me. Fuck people. I'm just a fucking jerk. And I don't care about it. I don't feel bad about it, because why should I care about people when they're making me feel miserable? And when we have not much to talk about it, when every time I'm talk about it, it's like, even with my buddy, you know, like, we have good times and we're going out and all of that, and I love him. But I don't like to talk to him that much because, you know, every time you talk to people, there's a judgment moment, and then people are getting tired of each other and all of that. Sometimes less is more, you know. You just don't talk much. You just have fun with people here and there, have a good time, you know. Sometimes it's just like, you have to get break from people, because if you see each other too often, it's like, you know, it's just the way life is set up. I used to think differently, but now I changed my mind. But anyway, guys, it is what it is. We live in to work, not to work and to live. Let's be real. But while we living, it's always good to live in a beautiful place like this. And my woman used to tell me, oh, you know what, I want you to let you know that anywhere you go, it's going to be the same thing. Well, it is and it isn't, because when I used to live in Columbus, even though I was not happy, but it was a little different, because in Columbus I was trying to deal with people, but I couldn't. But you know, it was more like rough and tough. Here in San Francisco, it's still more chill. So even though it's a little bit of the same thing, but at the same not really, because even though I'm still going crazy and getting mad and all of that, but it's still more chill, you know. Like, it's still not the same thing as it is in Columbus. You know, the weather is better, the nice weather, and you're kind of chilling more, and people don't seem to care about things, people seem to be more laid back. So it's kind of a little bit better. I still feel like it's hard for me to just go out and start talking to people, because, you know, I start making friends and all of that, because I feel like people acting funny and I just don't want nothing to do with them, because, you know, but the same thing was in Columbus. But, you know, at least, you know, at least I'm fucking living in a more beautiful place, it's more chill, at least it's still a little bit better, you know, it's still not as bad. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm out, I'm about to call one of my friends. If she's still not sleeping, maybe I'll talk to her for a little while. Peace.